Your Excellency, we also have associations. We have Association of Secondary School Head Teachers of Uganda, ASHU. They're also here. We have Uganda Principals Association. This is a body that brings all our principals together. Your Excellency, all these have come to celebrate with you this day. Your Excellency, the Minister of Education is headed by Mama Janet Museveni, First Lady, and she's working with a team of people. There are agencies under her directorate, and Your Excellency, they have prepared for you exhibitions here, but because of the circumstances prevailing, Your Excellency, it may be very difficult to see these exhibitions, but we request you to allow us some few minutes, like 5 minutes, so that you look at what Mama and her team at the ministry is doing through these exhibitions. Your Excellency, we have arranged a screen before you, and I'm going to request the teams. The teachers behind there are also viewing these exhibitions on screens. So, Your Excellency, I am going to go through for about 3-5 minutes what the ministry has prepared for you. So, Your Excellency, we are at, this is one of the teachers' unions, Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union. These are your science teachers. They have got demonstrations there. Those demonstrations are what they do, and this is how they are impacting practical skills to our students in our laboratories. Those are the science teachers. Your Excellency and Mama, we would have explained this if conditions were normal. You can see this lady is trying to produce light. I am an arts teacher. I don't know much about this. But what I'm seeing, they are trying to produce light, I think from locally available resources. I think what we are saying here is that the teachers can teach our students these skills of improvising from the immediate environment. This is a single tire, I don't know how they call it, but it's producing energy. There is a motor that is producing light. Thank you very much, the science teachers. We can continue to another stand. Your Excellency and Mama, we have Nakawa Vocational Training College. These are imparting skills. They can repair vehicles. They can service vehicles. There is a hybrid border there. Your Excellency, the new lower secondary curriculum is best explained here. Nakawa Vocational College is emphasizing teaching by production. So they teach our students to produce these items that you are seeing, Your Excellency. All these items are produced by students now in Nakawa Vocational College. They are very beautiful furniture made in Uganda here, made in our colleges and schools, and made by our students, courtesy of the new lower secondary curriculum. Your Excellency, Minister of Education is giving loans to students in higher education institutions. And this has benefited so many students. Some of them have finished universities. Your Excellency, we want to thank the Minister of Education and your government for giving a hand to needy students. That is the loan scheme under the Ministry of Education and Sports. Higher Education Students Financing Board. We can continue to the next stand. Here, there is an irrigation project. This can be developed and used in our homes and farms for irrigating our plants around. Your Excellency, all these things are being done now under Ministry of Education, headed by Mama Janet. What we have been showing Your Excellency is a water pump powered by solar power. So it can be, it can work anywhere where there is sunshine. Your Excellency, we are now going to National Curriculum Development Center. The center is in charge of curriculum or curricula in this country. They also develop our instructional materials for different learning levels. They also, you can see a book in Ateso, a people's book in Ateso. All this is being done by Curriculum Development Center. They have been able to facilitate the new curriculum, the lower secondary curriculum. We want to thank National Curriculum Development Center. This is Ntinda Vocational Training Institute. Your Excellency, our children now are being taught skills, and this is what you have been emphasizing for a long time. In Ntinda, you can see, just like Nakawa, they are able to teach them textiles, all those nice shirts, which even some people are wearing here, are made in here, in Ntinda, Vocational. And they are made by our students. The teachers are teaching for production. They are giving skills, and children leave this college to go home with skills. Can we go to the next one? Thank you, Ntinda. All this are being done by the students. We are still in Ntinda. The children in Ntinda are taught mechanics, they are taught those employable skills. They can repair engines, they can repair vehicles. Your Excellency, when these students leave on Tinder, they just get out and get employed. That is the objective. They also taught how to brood chicks, so they can go out and rear chicken, and these are all employable skills that we are emphasizing under skilling Uganda. We can move to the next stand. This is e-learning. This is e-learning. Your Excellency, when we had a problem in this country of COVID, our children were at home, but we have devised many ways and means of teaching these children online. Courtesy of ULITU, Uganda Liberal Teachers Union. We can move to the next stand. And many of your teachers, our teachers, Your Excellency, are now producing these books. They are writing books themselves. Directorate of Industrial Training, Uganda Instructional Management Unit, I think, yes. These are charged with ensuring that our schools have got textbooks. It is also a department under the Ministry of Education and Sports. Your Excellency, the Ministry of Education and Sports was able to procure and supply all textbooks for Senior 1 and Senior 2 for the whole country, both private and government schools, under the new secondary curriculum. This was the department that was charged with that. We also have education management, EMIS education management systems, information systems. We need accurate data for proper policy planning. Ministry of Education has got a department that is capturing data from across the country, and this is what they are demonstrating here. We capture now data for all levels of education, from pre-primary to university. We also capture the NIN numbers, we capture the parents, we capture the dates of birth, and so on and so forth. All this is under a department called EMIS in the Ministry of Education. And as I told you not to forget, Ministry of Education is headed by Mama Janet Museveni. We moved, this is Terra. Your Excellency, we want to bring quality in inspection of our schools. The Directorate of Education Standards has come up with a program called Terra, Teacher Effectiveness and Learner Achievement System, where we are going to do inspection electronically. This is what they are trying to demonstrate, that the director will sit in Kampala and will be able to monitor what is happening across schools across the country. This is what Terra is all about. These schools are going to be given gadgets, they will be feeding in information, and we shall be getting this information at the center on the spot. That is all about Terra. Your Excellency, That is what the Minister of Education is currently trying to undertake, and we thought it was just good enough for you to see what the Minister of Education is doing. Your Excellency, thank you so much for allowing us to go through. Give me the program. The program.
It is now the ESC Service Commission.
Your Excellency and Minister, First Lady and Minister of Education, and all our invited guests, let me now take the honor to invite the Chairperson of Education Service Commission, Professor Ruboga, to come forward and make his opening remarks to this function. Professor Ruboga, you are welcome.
Your Excellency, the President of Uganda, Mama and First Lady, and Honorable Minister of Education and Sports, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of Ireland, Honorable Ministers and Ministers of State present, Members of Parliament present, Permanent Secretaries present, the Secretary General of Uganda Commission of UNESCO, the Secretary General of UNATU, the Chairperson of ASHU, all technical staff of Ministry of Education and Sports, dear teachers, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and the Honorable Minister of Education and Sports, Mama Janet Museveni, and all invited dignitaries, it is indeed my singular honor and joy to welcome you to this year's World Teachers' Day. World Teachers' Day is celebrated every year on the 5th October, the day in 1997 when the UNESCO General Conference adopted the UNESCO ILO recommendation concerning the status of teachers. The recommendation sets out the rights and responsibilities of teachers, as well as the international standards for their initial preparation and further education, recruitment, employment, and teaching and learning conditions. World Teachers' Day is an opportunity for all of us, teachers, to come together and reflect on our common mandate of imparting knowledge to know, skills to do, values to be, and living together, which is social cohesion, and therefore transforming humanity and building strong communities and nations. This year's theme for the World Teachers' Day is transforming education begins with the teachers. To emphasize the importance of education in transforming society, a quote attributed to Confucius states, if your plan is 1 year, plant rice. If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees. And if your plan is for 100 years, educate children. The importance of the teacher in the process of transformation cannot be overemphasized. Today's World Teachers' Day celebration gives us an opportunity to reflect on how teachers in Uganda are transforming education to maintain its relevancy to the present and future needs of the country, and the support they need to enable them to fully and effectively apply their talent and expertise. In order for teachers to kickstart the transformation of education in Uganda, they need to be available in sufficient numbers and be equitably distributed across the country. They need to be well managed and supported and highly motivated. They need to be working in an enabling environment characterized by appropriate infrastructure, which includes sufficient numbers of classrooms, laboratories, libraries to avoid overcrowding, play and recreational facilities, and staff accommodation. It is here that we members of the Education Service Commission have a very important contribution to make. Let us briefly share what we have been doing lately in line with our mandate. Subsequent to a meeting on the 17th of September 2020,